Every time you receive the ball, defenders already know what you're about to do. That's why they press you aggressively. That's why they step in with confidence. And that's why you feel rushed, even when you're not. Here's the truth most players never realize. You're not getting pressed because you're slow. You're not getting pressed because you lack skill. You're getting pressed because of one invisible mistake you make before the ball even reaches your foot. And once you see it, you'll never look at pressure the same way again. Most players think pressure is something the defender creates. They believe, he was faster than me. He closed me down quickly. I didn't have time. But elite players understand something different. Pressure is not created by defenders. Pressure is invited by attackers. And most players invite it without even realizing they're doing it. The mistake is this. You receive the ball already committed to one option. Before the ball, your body is locked, your hips are closed, your eyes are down. Your mind has already decided. Defenders feel this instantly. They don't need to tackle you. They don't need to guess. They can see from your body language alone that you're trapped. And when a defender senses certainty, they attack. Watch elite defenders closely. They don't press everyone the same way. They press players who receive square, players who don't scan, players whose first touch goes backward, players whose body faces the sideline. Why? Because those players are safe to press. They can't turn, they can't escape, they can't hurt you. So the defender steps in aggressively, not because they're brave, but because they're confident. Here's the dangerous part. The moment you feel pressured, you rush, you panic, you play the ball early, and now the defender has won without even tackling you. Elite players don't avoid pressure by moving faster. They avoid pressure by never letting defenders feel safe pressing them. Before the ball arrives, elite players do three things. First, they scan, not once, constantly. Second, they open, hips half-turned, chest facing space. Third, they delay commitment. They keep their options alive for half a second longer. That half second is everything, because uncertainty is what freezes defenders. Here's something most players don't understand. You don't gain time after receiving the ball. You create time before receiving it. If you scan early, if you open your body, if you show the defender multiple threats, you suddenly feel like the game slowed down. But it didn't. You just stopped giving defenders certainty. When players say, "I had no time," what they really mean is, "I had no options." Pressure feels fast only when your choices are limited. Elite players always have options, even under pressure, because they never lock themselves in. You don't fix this by dribbling faster, passing quicker, running more. You fix it by training before the touch. In training, scan for every pass. Receive open, even when it feels uncomfortable. Delay your decision by one heartbeat. Practice receiving under passive pressure first. The goal is not speed. The goal is uncertainty. Once defenders stop knowing what you'll do, they hesitate. Once they hesitate, you control the game. You'll notice something strange. Defenders stop flying at you. They start backing off. They start waiting. Not because you got faster, but because you stopped making yourself easy to press. Pressure isn't about fitness. It isn't about bravery. It isn't about speed. It's about what your body and mind communicate before you touch the ball. Fix that invisible mistake, and the game starts feeling lighter, calmer, slower. That's when you stop surviving pressure and start controlling it.